Hello and welcome back, class. I'm so happy to see you all. Recently, I did a video on the coincidences of Lincoln and JFK and their assassinations. You can check them out here. I also did a video on attempted assassinations of presidents. You can click here for that one. Today, I'm going to talk about the Secret Service because we talked about them a little bit on both those last videos. They're obviously an intricate part of presidential history. So I'm going to talk about the Secret Service because how can you not with talk of presidential assassinations and attempted assassinations are being talked about. So click like, subscribe, sit back and learn about the Secret Service and its goal of protecting presidents, as well as its somewhat obsession with money. Just a little obsession, guys. Go ahead. I'll explain. The Secret Service has not always been in charge of protecting the highest office of the United States. I know, but it's true. That was not the original reason for the organization being formed back in 1865. The original reason for the Secret Service was to hunt down and track counterfeit money after the Civil War. There was a lot of fraudulent money out there. The government said, gotta crack down, no more. Hence, the Secret Service. They are the oldest federal law enforcement agency. Not only did they deal with fraudulent money, they dealt with other types of frauds that were being used against the United States government. The Secret Service was part of the Treasury Department. It still is. The agency did not get tasked with protecting the president until after the assassination of President McKinley in 1901. That's even after the assassination of Lincoln and the attempted assassination on Garfield. That would mean that President Theodore Roosevelt was the first president to officially have Secret Service. At this time, it would only be two men that were assigned to protect the president, and Teddy was not a fan of Secret Service. He would often slip away from his protectors. His successor, Taft, would also pull tricks on Secret Service and disappear. Wilson was known to be a fast walker and attempted to outpace his guards, and often did outpace his guards. Coolidge liked to make it a game of outwitting his protectors. Now, don't fret. Before this, presidents did have personal bodyguards that they would hire out or unofficial protection, and sometimes police protection or army protection. But these were on an as-needed basis, and not a constant everyday thing. In 1842, there was an established security force at the White House guarding the property. Not the president so much, but the property. In 1853, President Franklin Pierce would have a full-time bodyguard. Metropolitan Police would guard the White House during the Civil War. In 1908, the Secret Service would start protecting the president-elect, not just the sitting president. Nowadays, they even protect the top candidates for president. We saw this in 2007 with presidential candidate Barack Obama. Presidential candidate Hillary Clinton already had Secret Service protection due to being a former First Lady. In 1915, President Wilson authorized the Secret Service to investigate foreign espionage in the United States. Remember, this was during World War I. In 1917, the agency was able to protect the immediate family of the sitting president. The White House Police Force, now known as Uniform Division, was authorized in 1922. During World War II, the Secret Service suggested camouflaging the White House for protection, to blend in, hide easier, make it not so much a target, but FDR flatly refused, along with denying the machine guns on the rooftop and barricades around the White House, stating he did not want the public to panic. Now, this is something we are used to nowadays in our modern times, but FDR said no. After the attempt on President Truman in 1950, Congress authorized permanently the Secret Service to protect the president-elect, the president and his family, and that if the vice president wanted protection, he did not have to take it. Did you know that it was not actually a federal crime to attempt to assassinate the president until 1965? That seems like a massive oversight. After the assassination of JFK, laws were enacted to allow for the continued protection of his widow and kids. In 1974, the vice president's immediate family would also receive protection. Laws were passed that presidents and first ladies would receive protection for life after they left office. These laws have changed over time. In 1994, the law was changed that presidents elected after 1997 will receive continued protection once they leave office for 10 years. This was reversed in 2012, allowing former presidents to be protected for life. So, today's Secret Service is made up of two primary divisions. We have the Uniform Division and the Special Agent Division. The primary role of the Uniform Division is to protect the White House and its immediate surroundings, including residence of the Vice President and foreign embassies that are located in Washington, D.C., which I did not know. Originally named White House Police, the Uniform Division was established by an act of Congress in 1922. That was President Warren G. Harding's administration. And of course, the Special Agent Division are those agents that are assigned specifically to a certain person or detail that travel with that person. The Secret Service is also on the forefront of investigating cyber crimes, such as identity theft and network intrusions. Remember, they were tasked with investigating all such frauds perpetrated against the federal government, starting with counterfeit money, before they were supposed to even protect the president. Today, we think of the Secret Service as those severe-looking men and women in black suits, alongside our president. And, yeah, that's them. But there's a lot more to the Secret Service that the public does not see. In fact, they do their best to blend in whenever possible. They plan security days in advance and coordinate with local law enforcement. They handle investigations into the president's life, both current and former presidents and vice presidents, and higher-ups like Secretary of State or Defense, that sort of position in the government. They also coordinate with the FBI, the CIA, heads of state when trips are needed, necessary for the president. They travel with the president. And they will take a bullet for the president if it comes down to it. Thank you so much for joining me today with this video. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and as always, keep on learning. I'll see you soon. Bye.